Hi everybody, can you hear me? Because I just gave a little prayer and I put these on to see if I could hear it, and I can't hear it, so I'm not sure that things are working the way they should be. Hello from the UK. Okay, now I know it's working, but we missed the prayer. So, dear Heavenly Father, we ask that you bless the members of this community, that their hearts may be filled with your unconditional love. Through that love, they may find the joy of service, and through that service, they may be blessed with everything that they need in life. Amen. Okay. Hi to everybody. I see we've got the usual crew in at the top, and the Philippines in at number 3 on the comments. We've got the USA high up on the list, more from the UK, South Africa, New Zealand, India, Netherlands, Hawaii. Okay. Holland. Lovely to see everybody. Lovely to see people from all over the world getting involved in loving and sharing and finding that true joy that we can only find through service. It's not something that can be bought. It's something that people don't understand. Some very wealthy people don't understand. They're still searching. They're still trying to get more and more and more and buy another house and start another business, and because they still aren't satisfied. And they don't understand that they can't buy that. It only comes through service. And through service, they can have everything they need anyway. Okay. So we've got Pakistan, and we've got lots and lots of different countries coming here. I hope there are people from India here because we're playing a test match. England are in India at the moment, and we had the first day of the test match today, and it's probably slightly edged in England's favour, although playing in India at this ground a few years ago, England scored, I think it was 400 and it was just short of 500, 477 rings a bell in the first innings, and they went on to lose by an innings. India racked up almost 800 runs in their first innings and then bowled England out and won by an innings. So it's far from decisive, but it's a good start for England. So India are probably the top nation in Test cricket at the moment, and they have a formidable attack and some amazing batsmen, a wonderful team, and the spirit they showed recently in Australia to come back from where they were, having lost the first test, and to win the series in Australia. To win in Australia is not easy, and to do it when you're one test down right from this word go, and to win it like they did in that final test is an amazing feat. So congratulations to India, everybody from India, and I hope you're not as successful against England as you were against Australia. So let's hope it's a good series anyway. Okay, so that's the sporting news for the day. What else have we got? What else have we got in news? You probably are aware, if you've been on these lives, that we've our website's been under attack recently. It's been down for very short periods today. We are on top of things, we are managing things, but the emails going out are not going out as they should, because we had one of our email addresses hacked, and it was totally abused, and it's caused 100,000 IP addresses to be blacklisted. It's going to take a week before they are back whitelisted, and what that means is our email systems are not working the way they should. So you're not going to get things like passwords and PIN numbers and verification emails. The passwords and the PIN numbers and things like that, you will have to use support tickets until the emails are sorted out. The verification we have disabled. Everybody will be automatically verified, and we've verified everybody that registered from, I think, from the 2nd. Has had their email automatically verified, and we've removed the verification requirement, so anybody that registers now can just go and log in. Anybody that registered from the 2nd onwards can just go there and log in. So that's the situation on that. We've been tidying up a lot of things and trying to keep on top of things in the development area, and Devian has been working all day. Very hard, as she always does. The support team also have been working very hard, as they always do, and a lot of that has been caused by the situation with the website and the problems that have been there. We've had a lot more tickets than usual, and they've been doing an amazing job keeping on top of the tickets. The verifications, we are always on top of the KYC verifications, and deposit requests. We've had a lot of deposit requests in. We're on top of those. And withdrawals, we are steadily paying out, but it's the smaller ones, as always, at the beginning. So it's all going according to plan. We are moving in the right direction, although some of the numbers would suggest we're not. No, overall, we are moving in the right direction, and things are working pretty well. And this attack just shows that we're on people's radar, and people don't bother attacking and hacking sites that don't have any visitors, don't have any significance. And it gives us the opportunity to put in more robust defenses. So it's all a blessing in disguise. Not so much disguise, perhaps, but it is a blessing, and we're coping with everything and doing well. Okay, what else have we got? Right, yeah, the big thing that we're on at the moment is the strategy for the Weezer tokens to clear out all these people that are selling and pushing the price down. And we're progressing. We're just about keeping on top of things where we are. I think at 109 or 110, $110, I think perhaps we're at. But I'm going to do a screen share with you, and I'm going to show you that the problem or the situation, whilst we are keeping on top of it and we are removing a lot of tokens, we need to be doing a lot more. Let me do a screen share. We are in the right place, I hope. Okay. Sorry, I'm a bit disjointed with things. I'm not the most technical of people. Okay, you should be able to see the screen now. Got me on one side and the screen share in the other side. And the reason I'm doing it that way is so you can hear what I'm saying. If I put this up on full screen, you won't hear me. But if we go here, you can see that this is us. This is in the Bitcoin one. And we've got somebody in underneath now at 5 Weezer, and we simply don't have the Bitcoin at the moment to remove that. And if you look, we've still got stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks up above us, okay? Loads and loads and loads of tokens that need to be removed. If we all pull together, we can remove all these quickly, and then we can move the price up. It's no good moving the price up at this stage. It'll just cost us more to remove these tokens. Okay, this is just Bitcoin. Let's have a look at US dollars. Here we go again, US dollars. This is where we are, $110. Somebody's come in just underneath, 109. We will have the funds to remove that. But once again, you can see we've got loads and loads and loads stacked up above us. Some quite large amounts. We've got 12 tokens there. We've got 50 here. Another 10 there. But all these all add up. 15. Okay, so this is where we are, and we're just about holding pace with USDN. We'll have the funds to buy that one out. Okay, and Litecoin we're probably just about holding with as well. Here we are. This is our Litecoin price, and you can see even with Litecoin we have quite a few stacked up above us. I did get an email from somebody suggesting that we just whacked in a price at $300 and let everybody sort it out below that. There would be around about $100,000 worth of tokens below that 300 that we have, and we just wouldn't make any sales and we wouldn't make any inroads, and it would take months to clear. They would clear and we would eventually get where we want to go. But our strategy is to get there quickly. And I'm going to stop sharing now because you've seen that. Our strategy is to get there quickly. And to do that, we need the help of all the members. We've had massive support so far. We have had, let me just refresh the page here. We've got about 350 people that have bought some value of nest egg tokens, and that's good. It's enabled us to just about keep pace with things and get things. It's a bit of a struggle, but we are just about keeping pace. But 350 really is a drop in the ocean when you consider we've got almost 15,000 elite members, and all we're asking for is $2.50 from each member. Just that 15,000 elite members putting their hand in the pocket for $2.50 would make the situation so much easier, and get us moving really fast in the right direction. We also have another 15,000 roughly, a little bit less, of members that aren't elite members, and I know some of those struggle a little bit more for cash than the elite members, but it's still only $2.50, and if we brought the whole database of the whole membership, the whole active members together, at $2.50, or an average of $5 actually. An average of $5 would wipe everything out and give us the power to move beyond 300 to something like $400 plus per token. Okay, if every member just put the hand in the pocket for $5, or an average of $5. I know some of you can't even afford the $2.50. Okay, if you can't afford it, don't worry about it. But if you can afford $2.50, it means an awful lot to everybody, not just you, to everybody around you, everybody within the community. Do you want to see the tokens up there? Because you can. We can be there next week if everybody puts their mind to helping and decides, yeah, okay. And you know, for every $2.50, I've decided we're going to give 0.1 of a token. So for $2.50, you're getting a $10 token, even at the value we're at now. And as we move up to 400 plus, just at 400, that value will be $40. For $2.50, you'll be getting a $40 value. The liquidity will be increased. The value of the tokens, all the tokens that you people hold, will be up there, and we'll have pretty much the marketplace to ourselves. We're never going to rid totally 100% of the tokens, but we can have sufficient sway that we control the marketplace, and we can only do that quickly with the assistance of every member. So if you know any fellow members that haven't yet bought a Nest Egg token, even if it's only one, just for £2, not £2, $2.50, jolly them along a bit, you know. What's $2.50 to a lot of people? It's not a lot of money, and they're going to get $10 in value now, where the token is now, around about 100, and that's going to go up to over $40 as soon as we start pushing the price up for a $2.50 purchase right now. Okay. As I say, we have about 350 forms that are in there. No tokens have been processed to your Nest Egg wallets yet. That is my priority for tomorrow. I've been involved today in clearing up a lot of other things, and I've made a lot of progress in those areas, and it leaves me pretty free. Tomorrow my priorities will be checking on the cricket, allocating Weezer tokens to people's Nest Egg wallets. I don't know how many I'll get done tomorrow. Make it hard for me. Make it hard for me. Get those 20-odd thousand tickets in. If we get them in, I will, like that, get them into your wallet, because we'll build a program to do it for 20-odd thousand. For 350, it's not worth building the program. I'll go through them and we'll get them done. But let's get that 20-odd thousand of them in. It'll move the token up like that. It'll move the liquidity up like that, not as high as the value at this stage. We can put a little program together where I can upload this, and the tokens will be in your back office faster than you can say Jack Flash. So just do it, all of you. It needs everybody pulling together, not just the me, but the we. Okay. The power of each individual person within this community to bring together the community as one whole for the benefit of the community a bit like a colony of ants. Each little ant does his own job, puts a little bit in here and there, and that little bit may seem insignificant because there are millions of ants in this colony. But without that little bit from everybody, the colony wouldn't exist. Now, we're not going to die if you don't help and you don't come together in this strategy now. But it is going to take a lot longer than it needs to. We can be there next week if everybody chips in with $2.50. We can be $400+ next week if everybody chips in with $2.50. Maybe not 400 if they chip in with 250 cents, but we can certainly be pushing towards 300. If we get an average of $5 per person, then certainly we can be over 400 next week. So think about that colony of ants, the synergy that they create, and we can do the same. We will get there anyway. But would you rather have it next week or in 3-4 months' time? It really is a choice that's up to the majority. You don't vote on it, you just act. Okay? Your action is your vote. If you're voting for a high Weezer value next week, $400 more, you vote with your action. If you're not bothered about it, you don't care, you're voting with your action or your lack of action. Okay, so that's what we have there. But a big thank you to the 350 or so members that have already bought some value of Weezer tokens. Some members have bought $100 worth, $200 worth. Some have $2.50. It doesn't matter. Do your bit at whatever level you can. Okay. If you see it as a viable thing for $10 instead of $2.50, $10 already worth 40. You're looking at $160 or so in the very near future for $10. $100, $1,600 in the near future. So, but don't do it just for yourself, just for profit. Do it for the community. Do it for the love of sharing and being of service, because this is the most important way you can serve currently. It really is that simple. Okay, we might as well give you some figures, but let's get back into Facebook first and see if there are any comments in there that require an answer. Let's go whopping up here. Okay. Just seeing, we've got more Indian, Nigeria, Pakistan. Okay, Martin, we'll do. KYC is up to date at the moment. Thank you, Jan. Jan is one of our members that loves to be of service, as does Liz Groves just below him there. And Julia McCree isn't actually active in an organised service way like the teams that are on the, but she does so much for this community as well. And minus 42, wow. It's interesting temperature that, because minus 40 degrees is the only temperature at which Fahrenheit and centigrade are the same, in case you didn't know. Maybe you don't even care, but yeah, minus 40 is where Fahrenheit and centigrade is the same temperature. And Chris Snow, aptly named for the weather you're getting in Canada at the moment, Chris. Yeah, I was informed about this in Nigeria. Whether or not they're going to be able to enforce this or not is dubious. But there will be ways around it. You can guarantee that, because crypto is far too big now for a government to block it entirely. Russ says he's had help from the support team. It wasn't as quick as it should have been, though, was it, Russ? And we apologise for that. I know, because I handled that ticket. Okay. Not that I handle many tickets, because I don't get chance. I got in there this afternoon. I said, okay, I'm going to do. I'm going to do all the deposits, and I got into the deposits, and somebody was already doing them, and I was in the way. So I said, okay, I'm going to go into the tickets, and I was in the tickets, and I was in the way. So I said, okay, give up. I'm going to take Cody for a walk. They're really on top of things too much. Okay, right. Where was I? Push the price down and buy them out quick. It wouldn't work to push the price down any further than it is, Rob. And what we need are the funds to buy them out. And we can only get that if every member chips in with a little bit. Okay? Everybody throws a few dollars into the hat. Give us surety that next time price will not drop with a little mistake. I can't guarantee anything, but it's unlikely to happen again. But I'm not guaranteeing anything. My direct downline had 20 referrals and he's been removed because of inactivity, but now I can't see those 20 people in my referral list. Will I get income from them? Put in a ticket, please. Thanks for everything. I would like you to know that I've encountered some problems during registration and deposit, which make me lose time to get the cash back. The cashback is a bonus. We can't adjust it manually very easily. It's probably not going to be able to be done. Sorry. Yeah, and anybody that has the same situation where their downline hasn't passed up, you need to put in a support ticket, and you need to give the username of the downline that has become inactive, and all the information that you can. Support 24 to 72 hours. It's very rare that it takes 24 hours, hardly ever 72 hours. Usually everything is resolved within 12 hours or less, certainly within 48 hours. What link isn't working? The support link is working. Please someone make a Visa level compensation plan for how many levels Visa paying. What are the percentage? Don't understand that. We have a comp plan. It only pays through 2 levels, 10% a level. Good day, Graham. Thanks for your good effort to help humanity. Missed presentation because travelled out of network coverage. Whether withdrawal is at GMV or market value. Read the withdrawal rules, please. Garner in the house. Kudos to those who have contributed. their own quota as regard pushing up the price of Visa token. Yeah, big thanks to everybody that has, like I say, about 350 so far, and hopefully the others will follow suit. Don't get left out. Where can I find the compensation plan link? It's on the website. There's no compensation plan as such. It's very simple, but you can look it up in the FAQ page. We'll tell you about it. But it's very simple. You get 10% through 2 levels. What else do you need to know? Thanks for everything. Some problems during registration and deposit. Oh, that's a copy. Please don't copy and paste multiple times. Russ has bought 46 units. Yeah. Well done, Russ. Thank you. Lots of people have bought multiple units, but it's not important. If you can't buy 10 or 20 or 46 or whatever it may be, it doesn't matter. Buy that one. Just get everybody buying one, and we're almost there. There will be enough people that will want to buy more than one to get us to that average of $5 a head. If everybody throws a little bit into the hat, believe me, and you will be there within days. Once again, this is posted again. That's been done again. Read the rules on withdrawals. I don't answer questions on withdrawals. They're all on the withdrawal page. I lived in northern Michigan and I've seen wind chills that cold. Yeah, I remember being in Chicago airport one time. Forgotten the name of the airport now. It's big hub anyway in Chicago, and the wind chill was so much there that the ground crews were only allowed to work, I think it was 4 minutes at a time, and then they had to come in and get warm again. So it delayed all the flights. But it can get pretty cold in certain places, certainly. Support didn't pay any attention to my ticket on time. That is not true. Tickets are always answered promptly. I tried to buy Visa only from USDN or Bitcoin, but the others keep on creeping in. USDN, I want my money to go to WSA only and not the others who are trying to pull the market down. Sanjoy, you're better buying nest eggs because we will then use the money to the best effect and you will get 4 times the value that you would get buying directly on the site. So you're better off buying nest eggs unless you want the Visa tokens to resell yourself very quickly, and that's another matter. O'Hare, that's right, that's what it's called. O'Hare Airport, Chicago. There's no way we can pay to your bank account ever, so you're going to have to find a way around it. More from India. Hope you've been enjoying Joe Root's batting. He's in good form at the moment. Young. Well, he's not so young now, is he? He's about 30 odd now, I suppose, isn't he? I don't know. but you see, he's young compared to me anyway. From Saudi. Nest egg, how do I add? There's a link on your dashboard to manage your Nest egg wallet, and there's a link there in the terminology. It was a bad link, I believe. Well, I know because it was pointed out to me by Crypto Dave, or is that what he's called? Anyway, Dave, and it's been fixed. No feedback. I don't know what that's about. And Siddharth from India. Yeah, let's enjoy the cricket over the next few days as well as everything else. Okay, so I can't see any questions there that I've not answered. And so, with that said, we've covered everything, I think. And I'm just going to check and see how many we have now, because the forms are coming in very regularly, and yeah, not many. While we've been on the live, we're showing 355 forms. I know that there will be one or two duplicates in there because people, I don't know how it happened, whether they just double click on the submit button or something, but I know we do get a number of duplicates in there, but it's around 350 people so far that are supporting our initiative to get the Weezer token back where we want it, right up at the top. And whilst that's a wonderful number, and you are very greatly appreciated, all of you, it's a drop in the ocean when you think we have almost 15,000 elite members. You know, we should be getting the elites at least to contribute an average of $2.50 a head, or even an average of $5 a head from the elites. I think I do propose introducing a taxation. How about that? What are the two things in life that are always there? Taxation and death. There's something like that. There's a quotation in there. But in the not too distant future, there will be a tax on elite members who are restaking. Okay, it won't happen until you've been paid for your first stake, and then it will be a $2.50 stake, and that will buy you tokens for that $2.50. So it's a good tax, really. It'll give you some nest egg wallet, but it's there to provide sustainability, to cover the administration costs, which are going up all the time. I can't be expected to pay them out of my pocket forever, especially as they keep increasing. So we'll introduce that tax. It will bring in the funds we need to sustain everything, and it'll give us a little bit of backup. We've nothing in reserve at the moment. Everything we had in reserve we've used in this strategy so far. Everything I could raise personally, I've used in this strategy so far, and 350 members have supported this strategy so far. But we have 15,000 elites. So that means we've got 14,650 elites who are voting for they don't care what happens to the Weezer token, or they don't realise that that's what they're voting for, but their inactivity is voting for that. So in the next few months, it's not going to happen immediately because we're going to get the new site up first, and I doubt whether it'll even be on the site when we get the new site up, but it will be shortly after the new site is implemented. When you come to restake your pool, pool 6, you won't be able to restake it unless you've paid your tax, and that is basically buying a $2.50 nest egg, which is going to sustain the system. And that nest egg, of course, will be, as always, a real good buy for you. So get in the habit now, because it's right now we need you to start. We need you to chip in and get your $2.50, $5 if you can afford it, $10 if you can afford it. It won't do you any harm in the not too distant future. It'll be worth well, it'll be immediately worth more. But do it now. I know some people say, "Oh, but you can only cash out $50 a month," or you can cash out whatever the liquidity will allow, and the liquidity will improve if everybody contributes, and that's a fact. Okay, so that's where we are. Those are the updates for today. I'll see you all tomorrow. There won't be a lot on the development side tomorrow, I don't think. I don't think Devyani will be working. She might put in an hour or two, I don't know. But we'll have whatever updates there are, and until that email situation is solved, there is no requirement for newly registered people to verify their email. They will be able to log in and get started immediately. Okay, so I love you and leave you. Thank you all for being here. You are appreciated, and especially appreciated are those 350 or so members who have supported the strategy for WESA. Let's have you all supporting that. God bless. See you tomorrow. Where am I?